Hello, hello. What's up, guys? This is KP here with your divine dispatch from spirit. This is going to be a collective air sign reading. So that's going to be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay. We're going to do a what's happening reading. So we're going to do first where you want to be, where you are, and what's holding you back. Okay. We're going to use the Afro Goddess Oracle deck today. And then we're just gonna get right into it, y'all. Okay. Yesterday I put out the water and fire sign readings for the collective. So if you guys want to check that out, and there's also just a general collective reading for you guys as well. So make sure you check those videos out. Can't even talk. Lord, cards flying. Make sure you check those videos out, guys, and see if I have any messages there from spirit. Okay. And the zodiac signs apply to sun, moon, and rising. So if you're not a water or fire sun, then you might be moon or rising. You still may have messages there for you. Okay. All right. Thank you. So, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of the highest light, thank you for your protection in this reading. Thank you for clear messaging from spirit. Thank you, spirit, for letting me know where our air sign collective wants to be. What do they want in their energy right now? First card, the mountain. What energy does the collective want to be in? The house. Hmm. Look, they just falling out today, huh? Okay, spirit. Okay, now can you give me where they are right now in their energy? Where is the air sign collective right now in their current energy? The dog. Where are they in their current energy? All right. The goddess. So we got like that. This is pretty much like the Empress card. So some of you are showing up as feminine energy in your Empress energy. And then we have the key. This is your current energy right now. It ain't looking half bad to me. There's also a lot of green on the table, a lot of blue on the table. So that's like heart chakra and throat chakra coming out. Okay. And lastly, what is holding the collective back? What is holding back the air sign collective? Ooh, the sun. What is holding back the collective? There's too many. What is holding back the collective spirit? Our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is holding them back? Sheesh. The snake. One more spirit for what's holding. Okay. The tower. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Okay, so the energy that you want to be in. I'm feeling like with the mountain in the house in the book, the energy you want to be in is like at the end of your struggles. You want to be in a stable environment. You want to be in a stable energy. Okay. You want to be in a learning, absorbing energy. Maybe I'm hearing like maybe in a place where you're like your finances are good, so you don't have to worry about working as hard, but you can actually put your energy into things of spirituality or your gifts that you want to research or just things you're interested in general. Like more research, more looking into the things that make you happy. I definitely feel like you want to be out of some type of struggle, like some type of uphill battle that you've been going through. Just like you want to make it to the top of the mountain. You want it to be over. You want your stability, you want your home, you want your family, everything lined up. So you can be in this energy of the student energy, right? Learning, absorbing, creating. All right, I'm going to get a couple cards from the Oracle deck. Spirit, can you clarify the energy that the air sign collective wants to be in? Sheesh. Sacrifice. Clarify the energy that the air sign collective wants to be in. That's fulfillment of wishes. Yeah, so it's like you're ready to be in your fulfillment of wishes. You're ready to be in your blessings. Like you're ready to be in your wish fulfillment energy. And I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself because I'm trying to figure out different ways on how I could say that because it just keeps coming out the same way. It just keeps coming out like you're ready for your sacrifice and your hard work to pay off. Okay, in the simplest terms possible. One more spirit to clarify the energy that the air sign collective wants to be in. Energy that wants to be in. Base chakra. Yeah, you want to be in grounded energy, grounded so that you can be able to study and be in the receptive place that spirit needs you to be in, right? So you can get the information and downloads that you need to get. Let's read a little bit into sacrifice and how it relates to the mountain. Sacrifice. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice at a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. Yeah, so sacrifice, it pretty much is like there's a situation out of your control, right? Or it's something that you've had to get through or that you're trying to get through, right? And with the mountain here, it's like you're ready to be done. I don't even know if you can see it's like a person up there at the edge of that mountain. That's where you want to be. Looking back down on all your hard times and your troubles, like, okay, my sacrifice wasn't in vain. I made it through. Like that's where you want to be, okay? Even with this fulfillment of wishes, it's like with the house, you're ready. You like spirit, I've been praying, hoping, wishing if you would just get me this house and somewhere for my family could live, somewhere I could be stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And I'm just gonna get a clarifier from my channel messages from spirit. You're being guided. Okay, so I'm hearing spirit saying like you're being guided into this energy right now. You're being guided into this energy of where you want to be. See what I'm saying? Moving forward. Okay, thank you, spirit. All right, let's move on. Energy you're in. Okay, you got the dog, and this is coming up as like loyal energy, like ride or die energy, faithful, good person energy, making people feel home, making people feel comfortable, nurtured, or like a sense of community in wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying? You have loyal friends around you, loyal coworkers around you, somebody around you got your back. And they give you a sense of familiarity. They give you a sense of family and fellowship. You know what I mean? You're also coming up as the goddess. Take this how it resonates. If you're masculine energy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're just in your more in your feminine energy right now with just slowing down, being present, okay? Manifesting. But for the ladies, this is definitely giving Empress energy for me. High Priestess energy for me. Okay? And coming in with the key. Every time I see excuse me, every time I see this card, I hear the song. I got the keys, the keys, the keys, I got the key. Yeah. So it's like you spirit is saying the energy that you're in, honey, is you're ready for this new beginning. And that's why you're being guided there already. Okay. You're here with it. I'm hearing you're a good person. You're a good person and you don't understand why you can't or why you don't deserve good things. But you're being guided towards those things. You're being guided towards those things. Spirit saying you like you didn't have the keys before. Now you have the keys. You've done the work. You've done the work now. And so you're being guided and you're moving forward towards the outcome that you want. Okay? Let's clarify the dog spirit with the present energy of the collective. Spirit of the dog. Lord have mercy. Way too many. All right, let's take them like this. Three cards came out. I'm going to take Triumph with the dog. Let me get into what Triumph is, just so we can make it make sense for you. The power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward, whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey. It's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single minded and focus on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward the highest aim. So the Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and challenges that face you. This is the time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources. So this is the Chariot, right? And this is, like I said, sense of community, people you have around you. Use the people you have around you. Well, and honestly, this is your current energy. So maybe that's what you are doing, right? You're using these people and these energies around you to triumph against whatever situation that you're overcoming. You're using their insight, their knowledge, their advice, maybe their whatever skills and gifts that they have to offer. Maybe they're coming in handy for you at this time. Standing in the gap is what I just heard. I don't know what the songs that be tailing. It's me, it's me, oh Lord. Standing in need of prayer. That's what I heard. Why is that gospel song in my head? Does somebody need prayer today? Does somebody need prayer? Okay. And then look how spirit work. You got fertility along with the goddess. Okay. This is giving big mama energy, the mother. Okay. This could mean pregnancy and fertility for some people. But for me, I'm just getting, it's giving like you're full of purpose. You're full of your goddess energy, your empress energy. I'm gonna read y'all the goddess real quick. The goddess card will represent you if you are female. If you are male, it can represent an important feminine figure in your life or the situations, such as a wife, fiance, sister, or close female friend. Look into the surrounding cards to illuminate the message and situation involving this woman. This card can also point to examples of more feminine like behaviors, such as submission and reliance on emotion and intuition instead of logic. Okay. Fertility. Through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. You're the creator, and seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into your world. So yeah, this is basically representing you tapping more into your femininity, more into your intuition, right now at this time. Okay. And maybe in situations where you would have worked harder or like stressed out or like, just did things differently, you're not doing it that way anymore. You're working from feminine energy. And then with this big moon, like when I first seen this big moon, it's like I want to say insight, right? Intuition, things being revealed. And also you working from your heart space and your heart chakra more. Okay. Causing you to have greater awareness. All right, boom. So then we got the key with disruption. So the key, revelation, opening, achievement, and liberation, right? I feel like you're being liberated from your old ways of thinking. You're being liberated from your old ways of doing and getting through situations. Okay? Especially being in your goddess energy. It's like you're being liberated. Like you have the keys now. You have what it takes to get to the next level and you're using it. Not you're using it, but you're developing this through your spiritual self, through your intuition, through your feminine energy. He represents something major. It is of the key importance to unlocking mysteries, excuse me, y'all, destinies and openings. This card, I said, illuminates the revelations that act as a catalyst to bring forth both truth and success in a situation or union. So yeah, I feel like the key is like it's bringing insight, it's bringing information, it's bringing revelation, and it's disrupting whatever path or whatever journey you were on, right? And so you can get to your fulfillment of wishes. So you can get to the top of that mountain, right? So the keys, the information, the knowledge, the wisdom is coming in and disrupting this old path and this old way of being that you're trying to get out of. And it's putting you in your goddess, in your empress freaking energy. Okay? And you have people backing you. Not only do you have spirit backing you, you have some sense of community, you have some type of friends, you have some type of family members, soul tribe, whatever, that's here. They're helping you. I don't know if you have like people, friends that are encouraging you, or just like they're showing up in this reading. Okay, Spirit, can I have some clarifying cards for the current energy, love, and relationships? Okay, and maybe your fulfillment of wishes is, you know what I'm saying, because you got the house. Maybe part of your fulfillment of wishes is to be in a divinely connected relationship. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, I have pulled a few cards before I started the reading, and I got for like, the overall theme of the message today for the air signs. So the first card that came out was September. So this is definitely going to be geared toward any Libras we have watching today. Specifically, well, not specifically, but I feel like this reading is geared more towards feminine energy. It can be for anybody, take it how it resonates, but definitely I'm hearing big Libra energy, okay? Another thing that came out was synchronicity. So some of you might be seeing synchronicities. I just heard 11, 11, 12, 12. 13, 13. Any type of synchronicities, pay attention to what you're thinking at that time, what you're doing at that time, what your energy feels like at that time, so you can make your connections to what spirit is trying to say. Okay. Hidden blessings came out. So I feel like you're definitely in the energy of, doors being open. Like maybe there's things that you can't see right now that's coming in. Maybe there's things that you feel like hopeless about. And I feel like the spirit has you in a place where you cannot see it yet, but it's coming still, right? Because sometimes we can self sabotage ourselves out of fear, out of control, subconsciously. Sometimes we don't even notice. So I feel like that's why some of your blessings are being hidden from you right now, but they are there and they are coming in. Fresh start was also pulled. And I do feel like this is a part of like, your new beginning, your energy that you're wanting to be in, that spirit is actually ushering and guiding you into. Okay. You're being guided to move forward, period. Determination was the last card that came out. So I feel like spirit is saying either you're in this energy of determination because it's saying your energy is the goddess, your energy is fertility, is the key, it's the triumph. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's like your spirit is saying your hard work and determination is what's getting you to this next level. It's what's taking you to this next higher realm, this higher intuition or whatever level that you're trying to get to. Okay. Any clarifying cards for current energy of the collective spirit? November. November. This is like Scorpio Sag energy. And maybe you entered into this space or you started being in this energy in November, last month, okay? Maybe you started feeling the effects of this transition happening last month. Or maybe something happened last month that's going to resonate with this reading right now as a confirmation, okay? Take what resonates. If it don't fit, don't try to make it fit. This is like a collective reading, so it's not going to be for everybody. Inner child healing, okay? I feel like this is a part of your journey. This is a part of the tool or the key that's going to help you get to your next level. And Spirit is saying you've been doing your inner child healing, and that's why you're setting yourself up nicely for this new beginning. Trust issues, okay? Maybe you have a hard time trusting yourself or trusting Spirit that things are going to be what you feel like they're going to be, trusting your intuition. Or maybe you're coming out of dealing with somebody who had trust issues, okay? Because there's definitely a lot of heart chakra energy here. There's definitely a lot of green, a lot of three, two. I just heard three, two, one. Okay, like a countdown or something. Crown chakra activation. Yeah, so I feel like you're in this period, in this space of like, spirit is just dealing with you and working with you and like fine tuning those things that need to be worked on, like your inner child healing. Maybe you have trust issues with trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting God, you know what I mean, to bring you to where you want to go. But you are moving forward. And I feel like it's a process of you having to love yourself first and trust yourself first before you can do that with another person. So Spirit is taking you through this process the way they are because you have to first start with self. Like start with yourself first so that you can be able to give that same thing to another person. If that makes sense. All right. And then, okay, so moving on, last row, we got what is currently blocking you guys? What is blocking the collective? We got the snake, the sun, and the tower. Okay. I feel like what's blocking you is like the illumination of the shit that you need to change, right? It's like because you are in this process and you are in your God's energy, the Empress energy, and you feel like you have everything that it takes to get to your new level. It's like what's blocking you is the fact that there's still things that you have to work on. There's still things that you have to change. And it's like you don't see that. Or maybe you do see it and you feel like it's going to cause a tower moment. Let's clarify. Spirit, clarify the sun and why that is blocking the collective. Why is the sun here? Or what's blocking the collective? Why is the sun here? What's blocking the inside collective? Oh, you got harmony. Yeah, I feel like spirit is like shining a light on what's not harmonious in your life or in your spirit, in your atmosphere, your energy, right? Maybe there are snakes being revealed too as well, like people who you thought were loved you and you loved them. Maybe like those people are the snakes and they're being revealed, which is causing this tower moment for you and it's causing a blockage because you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like these people, the ones I love, the ones I was riding for, whoever this may be, you know what I'm saying? Take it how it resonates for you, whether it be like a person, place, or thing, a job, you know what I mean? Clarify the snake or what's blocking the collective. Patience. I also heard like patience and shedding the old version of you. right? You see how in the patience it's kind of like a little bit of duality with this person. I always notice that with the, they're kind of split in half, right? One looks more positive, one looks more like not positive, but like one looks fruitful, one doesn't, if that makes sense. But it's like you're shedding these old layers of yourself, or you're shedding these parts of yourself that aren't meant to come with you. And that could also be causing this tower moment, right? Spirit, can we clarify the tower for what's blocking the collective? Mental conflict, yeah. It's like maybe you're having a hard time releasing some of these things or some of these people. Yeah, I just feel like something is being revealed to you right now at this time. And it's like you have to be patient, and that's what's blocking you. It's like you're pretty much like, okay, I have what I need. I'm in energy that I need to get where I need to go. But why is it not happening? And I feel like spirit is like, okay, wait a minute, because there's some things I have to show you first. There's some things you need to see. There's some people, places, and things you need to release and let go first. Even parts of yourself, okay, that you had to let go and get rid of and release before you can move on to have your fulfillment of wishes. Thank you, Spirit. Do we have any more confirmation for what's blocking the air sign collective right now? Self love first. Yeah, I feel like it's whatever you have to let go of. That's what's blocking you. It's like even if it has to do with you, even if it's like bad habits or addictions that you have to let go of, it's like how can I say this? It's like trying to decide like, okay, do I want to do what makes me happy, or like not what makes me happy, or do I want to do what's fun or what I'm used to doing that may be toxic for me, or do I want to love myself and put myself first and do what's better for me, type of thing, if that makes sense. Anything else, Spirit? Blocking redirect your focus. Yeah, you're focused on, maybe you're focused on like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to talk to so and so no more. Damn, I'm not gonna be able to go these places or be this type of person anymore. And your mental conflict about the changes that are being made, or what you're improving and working on, because that's what it really is, an improvement. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to a lesser version of yourself, you're going to a higher version of yourself. So your mental conflict about you elevating pretty much is what is blocking you from elevating. Okay, redirect your focus. Focus on what you're actually bringing in. Wow. We got transformation and protect your peace. Yeah, you're definitely going through a transformation. In spirit, I just heard like maybe you're fully transformed on the inside, but it doesn't look like it on the outside yet. And that could also be like what's causing the tower moment, right? Because you got to have patience to weed this out. You got to have patience to shed the skin for the new beginning, right? 34:44 on the clock. Any other messages, spirit? It's too many. Third eye open. Yeah, your intuition is on point. You can definitely trust yourself at this time. It's about having patience. It's about getting out of your head, okay? And then another channel song that was playing in my head, and I really didn't I wasn't gonna say anything about it because I can't remember who sings the freaking song. And I didn't have time to check before I started recording, but it's called Strings Play. And y'all know I cannot sing. But it's like I hear strings play every time you look my way. Don't you know that's what you do? Yeah, y'all can you'll know the song if you hear it. I can't sing. That was very dry, like not even medium singer good, but please don't judge me. Spirit is lucky I love what I do, okay? Because I'll not be bad singing for nobody. But yeah, I feel like emotional maturity. I feel like this is the time of spirit just like building you up and preparing you for the things that you're asking for, preparing you for your fresh start. And because you've had so much determination and just you've been moving through this thing with so much grace that it's like spirit is like you're almost there. Have a little patience with yourself. Don't fret. Okay. All right, guys, I'm just going to leave this here for today. I hope this resonated and gave somebody some type of confirmation or clarity for my air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Okay? Later.